Hey, it's Raktar, and things have reached a tipping point, a certain point of finality, as it were, as I'm going in to the serious times, the very, very serious times. And in today's episode, I'm heading towards the castle itself. You wouldn't think that you could just waltz right in the front door, but something gives you the feeling that Midna, with her new mask of destruction that's way big to her, it's like a child wearing like an Eskimo coat or something. It's just doesn't work out. And she obviously cannot control the magic. But yeah, in today's episode, we're going into the castle, which is rumored to be controlled by Ganondorf right now, and that's why there's this dome, or this pyramid of golden evil. I don't know whoever would call that a dome, but holy fuck, that's what the helmet mask is really all about. I didn't even realize that this scene was going to get so real so fast, but obviously it has to have at least some level of realness because there's this giant pyramid of golden devil darkness, and we got to get through the giant pyramid of golden devil darkness somehow, so hopefully giant transformed beast form Midna can do the trick for us, because if giant transformed beast form Midna can't do the trick for us, then we're pretty much screwed. That's all I gotta say. Giant transform beast form Midna, also known as GTBF M, is, whatever. But it worked out great, or at least something happened. It's raining, and at least something happened. Those are the only two things that I really know for a fact. And yup, the castle is now finally freed from its torment of gold dome. Gold pyramid. God damn it. Now I've got the word dome in my mouth, and it's never coming out. By the way, though, I'm a little bit confused, because if you look at my world map... Okay, it's inside that gate right there. I was very interested in the fact that there is but a final Wolfen skill, of course, and it's right, all I had to do was walk 20 feet ahead, and I would have gotten my final Wolfen skill, because, of course, you can't go up against the great Ganondorf without having all of your sweet Wolfen skills, or Wolven, or Worgen. Could use the word warg. In some lore, people that turn into wolves are called wargs, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is that the seventh and final skill awaits me. I think it's kind of weird, though. I've said this before, that, alright, what is the skill that I have to have from before? Because I went, oh, Jump Strike. I was like, I don't even remember how to do it. In fact, I don't even remember, is that Jump Strike? That's clearly not Jump Strike. I mean, that looks like a Jump Strike, but I feel like if I do it wrong enough, he'll tell me, there we go, you must lock on, and then, oh, okay, duh, this is Jump Strike. I forgot the Jump Strike existed. Jump Strike is awesome, and yet here I am, forgetting that it exists, not using it properly, like a total, complete, and utter noob. I should really get that checked out at a doctor's office, because I am a total loser, not using my moves right. But now I'm gonna learn another version of the spin. Gonna put a little spin on the spin, as it were, the great spin. You have your disposal the basic sword technique known as the spin attack. You have mastered numerous hidden skills and now house the spirit of the true hero. You now have in you the ability to magnify the power of your spin attack, but only time you can draw out that power is when your life energy... Okay, so it's basically just spin attack, but I have to be in a beastly full life mode. And I can take out all my enemies with the power of the gods. The power of destruction. Yeah! Is that it? Is that all there is to it? It doesn't even look bigger, but apparently that's it. Impressive. I will repeat this once more. You can only perform this technique. Yes, when my life energy is full, it's just like... I like the idea of having techniques when the life energy is full, because it's sort of a mainstay in the series, because in the very first Zelda game, you could shoot beams out of your sword when you had full health, so it kind of fits with the Master Sword, the storyline and the lore of the Master Sword, that when your thing is full, you can shoot extra shit, out of your sword. Although, albeit, in this game, you're not shooting any extra shit, but you are doing something different. It may not be extra shit, but you do get extra power, so it still holds with the old Hylian shield that should work, and it does. And here we are, at Hyrule Castle itself, finally here. By the way, whatever that statue is, it looks like fierce deities. It looks like the Great Fairy Sword. Maybe it's like that on purpose. I mean, it's obviously just a statue, but it is, in my humble opinion, a statue that looks it looks and acts a lot like, either the Fierce Deity Sword or, more accurately, Woe. What? Oh, it's just a bird? Is that all that they want to challenge me with in this Shadow Demon Destruction realm? Is just a few basic enemies? Oh, dude, there's a lot of enemies here, actually. And they're a lot, they seem to be a little bit more aggressive than previous enemies. I remember in Skyward Sword when you have a lot of enemies, because of the way the AI was programmed, you could do the silly thing where you just don't lock on to any enemy, and then you just swing your thing around and you'll just, like, kill enemies without even trying. Skyward Sword was very funny in the way that you could kind of, like, juke certain systems. You could basically get the game to do sort of... You could get the game to act kind of comically just because there were certain shits going on with the way that they had programmed their AI. It was really goofy, and I sort of hated it and sort of loved it. Like, I loved it because, it made the game kind of, like, fun, because you felt like you were sort of getting the best of the game when you were kind of fucking with it. But then, I hated it because I was like, but now that I know this trick, I can make these encounters sort of easier than they were intended to be, which, I don't know, adds a certain level of lameness to the game when you can just juke the enemies into getting hit by randomly swinging your hand around. But I guess that's sort of the give and take that you get with motion controls, is motion controls are, like, never gonna be quite as accurate, they're never gonna be, like, quite as reliable, so you always have to have some weird part programmed into it that can usually, like, 9 times out of 10 be taken advantage of. By the way, dude, that was a pretty great way to end that. Sorry, I had to shut my window. There's a maintenance vehicle outside making my recording session not as cool. I need to call out there and be like, hey, you kids need a permit to make all that sound because I'm an old man who likes his gaming experiences to be nice and quiet, and it's like 70 degrees outside, and I want to have my window open. And I am an American citizen. I am a real American, so I can have my window open. But that's beside the point. Like I was saying, though, I think it's cool when you finish with a, like, jump stab in somebody's chest, because it makes a nice, neat finish. You feel like a total badass when that's how you finish off a big group of enemies. You kill them all the normal way, but then the final one, you know, kind of make a point. You do a nice big, like, jump slash and be like, fuck you, bitch! I finish you off the way. Oh. I wonder if this is always the question. Is this a secret or is this a requirement? Am I gonna feel like I'm getting something cool, or am I gonna feel like I'm not? Oh, I'm totally gonna get something cool. What is it though? What's the cool thing? What's in the box? 20 rupees. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to open the damn chest. I wanted my sweet, sweet 20 rupees. That's right. Never underestimate the power. Never underestimate the 20s rupees that you can get while adventuring within Hyrule Castle. Maybe I should be adventuring as the wolf right now, though. Since I can't use Epona in here, sometimes I feel as though adventuring in wolf form is a good idea when you can't use Epona, because it allows you to run through zones kind of quickly. He's got a thing. It's a key, and I didn't check the main door in the main courtyard, but something gives me the feeling now that he's got something on his belt, something jangly on his belt, no less. I get the distinct feeling that I was probably supposed to... Can I shield bash this guy? I forget the baton for shield bash. Is that the... Yep, and then we helm splitter. Oh no. Shield bash. Shield bash. Now it's not the time. Shield bash. Crap. I did it right, but I didn't go for the helm splitter in time. There we go. Now the helm splitter and the follow-up, because you don't have armor. You think that having fat skin is armor, bitch? But guess what? The only thing to armor a great warrior like myself is my sword. The best defense is a good offense. I feel like that phrase is actually the opposite of that. Like, no one's actually said the best defense is a good offense. I think the way the saying goes is the best offense is good defense, but I like to go against the grain. I like to assume that... Can I do a super double jump at this guy? Oh crap, it's too late now. Whatever, we just gotta do it. This guy can take way too many hits. I feel like with a sword, once I've, like, stabbed him once, he's bleeding and on the floor, but this game obviously doesn't take its lead from America. It doesn't take its lead from the real world. Barack Obama programmed all the AI in this game, and oh, what the fuck? That was supposed to be a legit cool helm splitter, and it wasn't. Alright, now let's try that for extra damage. Let's try that for extra damage. Oh, dude, that actually did a great job. Maybe I should have just been doing that move the whole time. But certainly, all the other hits sweetened up the deal for that final hit, so it was no big... Enough! Wait, does he just give up? He doesn't even die? He just gives up and gives me the key? Seriously, that guy should be in huge trouble with the dwarf. I follow the strong... Oh, okay, so he doesn't even care if he's going to be in huge trouble with the dwarf because he's joining the winning team. He knows the truth that the hero of time is always going to be the winning team, which historically, if he had looked in his Hyrule history books, he would know that the hero of time is the winning team. Also, just the fact that the land didn't get plunged into darkness, billions of years ago, he should also know that he should have picked the winning... He could have picked the winning side a long time ago. I think that's really funny. That is a very rare Zelda theme right there, because usually, in Zelda games, they don't ever portray your enemies as sentient, and so it's really interesting to show an enemy, actually kind of talking to you, and, admitting that he wants to switch sides. Now that I have this key, it occurs to me that maybe I should check the front door and see if it requires a key. It does indeed require a key, but now that makes me wonder if there's anything even over on the other side of the... Because obviously there's 2 courtyards, and so I'm kind of asking myself, did I just happen to choose the correct courtyard? Is that totes a thing? Why does this guy have to ruin everything by coming to fight? Nobody wants you here, flying dude. Dude, that guy just appeared out of nowhere. That's not fair. I wish I could just apparate. By the way, I've decided that I can get some new sweet tactics together for these multi-dude battles if I take advantage of the abilities of the hero that I've been taught over the ages. This skeleton took the time to teach me all the abilities of a hero, and I've been wasting them, and so it's time to stop festering in foolishness and start engaging in accomplishment of justice and destruction. And this guy should have died by now, but he's a dick. He's a total asshole who doesn't just die immediately when I tell him to. So we're gonna have to show him the ropes. But now it's time to find out, if I've already got the key, what lies on the... Oh god, this courtyard is a little bit more intense than the last courtyard. What I'm kind of wondering though now is, so the other guy, the big old guy, has admitted that I am obviously the proper... Oh crap. I'm obviously the guy that he should be siding with, and yet... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, seriously, you should die in way fewer arrows. I was expecting that guy to sort of die like these guys were going to, because check this out. These guys... look at that. You don't even have to hit them. They get so scared just when you hit their tower that they die because they're afraid of being killed, so they kill themselves because of their fear. Their fear of getting killed causes them to murder their own selves, to take their own lives in terror. It's not a very respectable tactic, but you know what? At least it saves them the horror of getting stabbed, multiple stab wounds from the hero of time. Instead, they have to get no stab wounds. They just instantly die. I mean, if I had the power to just instantly die, and if I had the power to just instantly die, and it was that, or know that I was going to suffer, of course I would choose to just instantly die. Who wouldn't? By the way, I totally noticed that there was some explosive barrels there that I could have taken advantage of, but did not. Seriously though, like I was saying, oh yep, here he is. I was like, when am I going to get my big old guy so I can go crash through all this fucking shit in my way? So what I was in the middle of saying before I started talking about all those dudes whose aces I was kicking is... Oh, crap. I hope that pig is still alive. Can I still ride you? Is this like Halo? Are you gonna auto-roll? Yep, you are. Is, that big guy, once he decided that he wanted to be only on the strongest side, I feel like he should have come through here. He should have told the rest of the dudes, been like, hey, guys, let's be honest here. That hero of time has got way cool armor on right now. And aside from the fact that he's got way cool armor on, he's also the hero of time, and that's the winning side. You should all just go with him. But no, instead, he sits there, fucks you over. He doesn't... I suck at steering this thing so badly. He sits there, he fucks you over, he doesn't come over and tell the rest of the gang, you know, hey, gang, It looks like we've been on the losing side the whole time. Instead, he makes you go fight your way through this shit. I have no respect for that guy right now. He was a clear leader amongst that group of dudes. It is legitimately challenging to steer this thing. Like, I don't think it's me here. I think it's like a legit tough bargain to pull off. Whatever. I don't have any shit else that I need to break. I still hear dudes. Oh, I see. This guy thinks he's fucking clever. Guess what? I'll shoot you. And that guy I shot for real. I didn't even do the thing where I just scare him and let him kill himself. No. That guy gets a real death. I've been trying to get all the points of the Triforce with the limited amount of moves I have available to me, when I didn't realize that if you just come up to here, there's some leaves that you can blow away that tell you which shits you're supposed to hit first. I was seriously trying to make this puzzle so complicated because I thought that there was way more to it. I couldn't believe that the idea was just that they showed you a thing on the ground. I was like, so I only have 5 locks to get all the points on the Triforce, and it just blew my mind. I was like, that's gonna be so hard, but I think I can do it. I can't believe that was just a dungeon map. That's so lame. I thought that there was gonna be something way better than a simple dungeon map. Alright, well, whatever. It's okay. You know what? It's okay that it's just a simple dungeon map. It also, at least they let me run straight back to the beginning of this one. Ooh, I thought I should mention, though, if you go all the way to the end of this ledge while you're running back, you can get a free box with 100 or 10. Now, for some reason, I thought it was an orange for a second. Got a little bit more excited than I should have, maybe. So finally, though, with a key in one hand and a map in the other hand, I can go through the goddamned door and see what the interior of this castle looks like and stop screwing around in the courtyard for once. I also think this is a fantastic time to end this episode right here, and in the next episode, I will be approaching the interior of the royal castle with the utmost of destruction. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.